We're going to start off, this video week starts off on February 27th through March 5th. This is the week that Mercury moves into the sign of Pisces. So there's another planet I forgot about that will be in Pisces. So eventually by like mid-month, we'll have 4 planets in Pisces. So Mercury, the planet of communication, moving into a watery, it's a psychic placement when you have Mercury in Pisces. So I want you to really pay attention. Pay attention to the messages that you're getting in your dreams. You might want to keep a little dream journal because a lot of information is going to be coming in. And there's a lot of feelings and a lot of, you may feel it in your body, right? It's not as logical. Mercury, the planet of communication in Pisces, moves a little slower. It may comprehend things at a slower rate or comprehend things more through its watery fluid body, okay? So keep that in mind, that it's a little bit of a slow down and really savor and feel, okay? So this first week, the 27th through the 5th, we're going to be heading towards a full moon, heading towards the full Virgo moon that we have this month. Virgo is the sign opposite to Pisces, so the full moon is always opposite, okay? So we start off the week, we've got the moon in Gemini. It's going to be really social energy. So this is the week of 2/27, starting off with the Gemini moon. We can get stuff done really easily. It's really social energy. Just don't be too pushy, okay? There's some aspects there where we don't want to be too pushy. Just kind of go with the flow. Gemini is a mutable sign. Tuesday the 28th, there's really creative energy, so creative writing, speak up, be clear, be direct. On Wednesday the 3rd, get clear with yourself, but you might want to share with others later. There's a little edginess with others. Great day to daydream on the 2nd of March. Creative ideas, paying attention to the inner voice, because there's going to be a lot of inner voice stuff with this Mercury moving into this watery sign of Pisces. So you really want to pay attention to that voice. I know the more and more I've been learning about psychic energy and how it works, and realizing that it's not always just going to be like an outside voice coming in. It's a lot of times it's just your inner voice speaking to you, guiding you, directing you, your guides working through that voice. So pay attention to it, okay? We're going to have a Leo weekend, the weekend of 3/4 and 3/5. So it's definitely a fun weekend. Make plans, but be flexible. Sunday is a little bit of a smoother day for relationships, okay? So maybe Saturday you can be a little bit more what you want to do, and Sunday might be a great day to spend time with others. Get your moon water out because we're going to be heading to that full moon, okay? So it's interesting because this month in March we have the holiday, the pagan holiday of Ostara. And I was reading about Ostara, and it's basically on the spring equinox? On the equinox. And it was a festival celebrating, one of 2 festivals celebrating springtime and the celebration of the goddess and the green man, and very fertile. And I believe, my understanding is that the pagan holidays formed with the Christian holidays, and that was how Easter came about, because the pagan holiday was based on the goddess Esther. So interesting how they were opposites and then they formed together. So one of the things that I was reading about for how to celebrate that holiday was about like spring cleaning, blessing the home. They were blessing their crops, and they were talking about using moon water to clean with. And I thought that was really cool. Lemon juice, moon water, cleansing the area. And so you can use this moon water to do that, or you can just drink it like I like to do. Okay, so we're going to move into, and I was talking about Mercury to Pisces. Mercury, I wrote, not all communication is verbal. Pay attention to the messages your body's receiving, okay? Because I find I have Mercury in the sign of Scorpio, another water sign. We're talking about Mercury in Pisces. A lot of time the messages come in through the body, through sometimes pain or discomfort, or just a urge to go a certain way. And often you hear me talking about this all the time through dread. Okay, dread is a powerful tool to direct us. away from the things that don't work for us, that don't align, okay?